I drew this red line when the price was around about here. And if we play this out, it's been pretty good, in my opinion. Yeah, it's not perfect, but I would say that's a pretty good prediction in terms of what's played out. And the reason why I'm showing this is not to show off or to say, look, I know everything, because I don't. But it's just more to show that, look, trading analysis does work. But where people need to be realistic is that it's a calculated guess. It's not just a random guess. Like, I have drawn these trend lines and they do mean something. And, when I drew these lines, I'm like, look, I zoomed out and I looked at previous support trend lines and I'm like, look, what's realistic is that, we're going to come down to this level and then we're going to go back up again. And there's many reasons for that. You got to consider trend lines and also the macro environment. I still believe we're in a bull trend, a bull run. I don't think this run's going to end anytime soon. And, you can see that this stuff works. And yeah, you're not going to be right all the time. But most traders, believe it or not, and I've been saying this for a long time, most traders are wrong probably 80% of the time, 70% of the time. But they have a positively skewed system, which basically means that when they do win, it cancels out all the losses. And yesterday I drew this green trend line here, and you can see how the price has reacted off of it. And so that has proved to be a decent trend line for now. As we get more data, we can adjust it maybe to something like that. But let's see. Let's take it step by step. I mean, it's possible that Bitcoin might retrace to this trend line before going back up again. Who knows? Only time will tell. From a longer term perspective, we're in a nice uptrend. Charts that I'm tracking, definitely this one, Bitcoin dominance. I keep on going on about it. This one over here, the stablecoin dominance, we want this to continue to fall to at least this 5.5% mark. I do keep an eye on the Dixie. You can see I've got loads of trend lines from before when I was tracking it, and yeah, it's continued to fall, which is a good thing. Let's have a quick look at ETH. Again, I did the same thing with ETH. I drew this line. I drew this area of support, and I'm like, look, it's very likely that we're going to bounce out at this level. And we have. So this stuff works, guys. Alt season is coming. If we look at most of the alts, they've had a half decent run. And yeah, we should continue to see higher levels. So let's see what happens.